The first thing that we're going to do is we are going to actually create a folder for your work that you are going to do for your course. And so what you want to do is you want to create this folder in your documents. So you want to find your file system. And so if your folder's down here, so I'm going to click that. Yours may look a little different. And then I'm going to go to documents. Now, in your documents, you want to create an actual folder for yourself. So down here in the white space down here, I'm going to actually right-click. So right-click on your mouse, and then you go down here to New, and you left-click on New, and then we're going to go to Folder. And you're going to get this folder right here that says New Folder. Now, I'm going to name my folder. You want to probably name it your name. And so I'm going to name it my name, Lisa Baker. And so your instructor, your teacher may tell you exactly how he or she wants you to name this folder, okay? So, but that's going to be where I put all of my work for this course. It's going to go into that folder. Okay, now that we have that folder, that's going to be the first part. So now what I want to do, so I have that folder created. Now I want to actually, let's say that I want to save this particular document that I'm working on, which is a PowerPoint presentation. I want to save it into that folder. So I'm going to go to File, and then this says Save a Copy, but you may want to put Save As. And what I want to do right here is I want to find that folder. Now this folder comes up right here. You see how it says Lisa Baker folder? But if it doesn't come up, you can actually go to this PC and you can find that folder. Your teacher should be able to help you find that folder. Now, what I want to do is I want to create the name for this. And so I'm going to create this, and I'm going to say L. Baker creating folders. And your teacher, again, will help you to know exactly how he or she wants you to name each document. So then I'm going to hit Save. And this tells me that my autosave is on, so that's good. All right, so now I know that right up here at the top it says L. Baker creating folders is saved. So now I know that that's my name, and so that has worked. Okay, so if I go back to this folder and I go back to my documents right here in Lisa Baker, you can see that that PowerPoint presentation is actually in there now. All right, so that's going to be the end of the first step. The first thing that okay, now we're going to actually create a folder in Google Drive. And so you need to go to your Google Drive. And so I'm going to come out here. I'm going to go to my Google Drive. So here I am logged into my Google Drive. Now in your Google Drive, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go to New. And you are going to want to go to this top setting that says Folder. All right, so we're going to title my folder, and you might want to title your folder. Your teacher will tell you how to title it, but it's more than likely going to be something like L. Baker, and it probably has something to do with your course. So like if it's BTA, 2019, third block. However your teacher tells you to name this, it's going to have part of your name in it because that's really important. So we're going to create that. Now, everything that you do for this class, you need to put into this folder. So, for example, that file that I just created needs to go into this folder right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to double click into that folder, and right now there's nothing in here. So I am going to go to New and File Upload. And I'm going to go over here to my documents. And there's my Lisa Baker folder. This is from my computer. And this is my creating folders. That was the assignment that I wanted. And I'm going to click open. Oh, it tells me it's in use because I'm in the middle of it. Okay, well, let's go back and just pick something else. So let's just say that I wanted to do, let's see. So let's just say I wanted to pick this document right here. So let's just say that's my document that I wanted to do. I'm going to put this particular file. All of your files are going to be uploaded into everything that you turn in, and everything that you do needs to be uploaded to this folder. Okay, so that's as simple as it gets. So now you know that you have a folder, and everything in that folder, you're going to upload your documents as you create them every day at the end of class. You need to make sure, and as you do them, upload them on here. The reason being is that if the power goes out or anything, if you're sitting at a different computer one day, you always have access to the files that are uploaded into Google Drive. But if something happens to that computer and it goes crazy, you have lost all of your files on that computer. But you should be able to find all of the files on your Google Drive. So it's just a much safer way to do it. So that's going to be creating a folder on Google Drive. Okay, now that you've created your folder and you in Google Drive and you know how to upload all of your work to this folder, we need to actually share this folder with your teacher, because that way they have access to all of your work that is in there. So this is very, very helpful whenever your teacher goes and has to find work. They know that they can look into that folder, and it's a shared folder, so they know they can go and find it in that folder. They will give you instructions about how things get turned in, but for right now, it's just important that everything that you put into that folder, they have access to it as well. So let's go back to, let's click on My Drive. And what we're going to do is, this is my folder for that class. And what I want to do is I want to right click on that folder. When you right click on that folder, you're going to click Share. This is where you can share with others. So you can go and all you have to do is enter the email address that you want to share this with. So if we're going to share this with Miss Larimore, we can do R Larimore R Larimore at Thomasville City Schools.org. Your teacher will give you their email address, and you can put that in there. Now, this right here, this says that they can organize, add, and edit. So give them that right to be able to do that. So because they will want to be able to sometimes put comments on your assignments and things like that. So once you do this, all you have to do is hit send, and this will send, this will turn the sharing link on, and they can do that. So keep this invitation to them. Okay, so maybe hopefully I typed that right. But anyway, you'll be able to do this from within the Thomasville City Schools. Inside of yours, you shouldn't receive this. But anyway, you'll hit send. The last thing I want to share with you is how to use your snipping tool. And your snipping tool is a powerful thing, and this is going to be how your teacher will want you to turn in a lot of your documents. So rather than turning in your actual PowerPoint document or your Word document or your Excel, your teacher may ask you to turn in a snip. And so if this is the case, what you want to do, let's say that I have finished my assignment and this is the finished product, and my teacher has asked me to turn in a snip. And so what I want to do here is I want to turn in a snip of this. And so what I'm going to do is down here in the search bar, I'm just going to type snip. And you are going to get snipping tool. Okay. Now your snipping tool is going to be right here. You're going to get several different options. We're going to say we want it to be new. It gives you some different options. Let me show you about the mode. You get a freeform snip, which I don't really recommend. A rectangular snip just gets you to draw a rectangular box. A full screen snip is a screenshot, and a lot of times that is kind of the easiest way to do. So for right now, I'm just going to use the full screen snip. So I'm going to, over here on mode, I'm going to go down to full screen snip. And so you can see that when I did this, it did basically the whole screen that I was doing. Now, the reason why this is important is that it gave the file name up here. It shows exactly what this looked like. And this is ready to turn in. So now I'm going to save this. So I'm going to go, I'm still in my snipping tool. I'm going to go to File and Save As. And guess where I'm going to put this? This is now wanting to save it as a picture because that's basically what it is. I don't want to put it as a picture because this is work for my class. No, I want to put this in my folder. And so I'm going to put this, and your teacher will tell you more than likely, I'm going to name it the same name, L.Baker Productions. Okay, and it's going to save as a PNG file, which is just a graphics file. So I'm going to click Save. All right, so now that that is done, I'm through with my snipping tool. It's saved on my computer. But remember, whenever we need to turn it in, we need to actually go and we need to upload this to our turn in folder. So we're going to upload this. So we're going to File and Upload. And I am going to go to my documents, to my Lisa Baker, and here is my snip right here. It actually shows as the picture. So this is going to show as my picture, and I'm going to tell it to open. Okay, so now you get this little icon with a little mountain, and you know that's the picture. So when I get ready to turn this in to Google Classroom, I want to turn in the picture, not the file. And I'll show you how those two things are different. So let me exit out of this. And let's, I will upload that file as well. Okay, so let's see. New file upload, and we're going to go to our documents. Here's my Lisa Baker Productions, and I want to open that. Okay, so now I have two different things that look almost exactly the same. This one is a P because that was done in PowerPoint. This one is my snip, and it has a mountain on it. This is the one, if your teacher says turn in your snip, you turn in the one that has a mountain on it. And this is the one that your teacher will want because she or he will be able to grade it very quickly. And so if you do this, if you turn in the wrong thing enough times, you probably have some points taken off. So just make your life a lot easier and turn in the correct one. I suggest that you have both of these uploaded at all times. So you have the original one in PowerPoint and you have the snip as well. All right, I hope that was all very helpful.